April 23rd, 2020, the Green Bay Packers selected quarterback Jordan Love with the 26th overall pick in the NFL draft. Today, we're going to be simulating the career of Packers quarterback Jordan Love. Will he be a Hall of Famer, a bust, or will he just be an average NFL quarterback? Let's find out. Yo, what is up, guys? 𝗀𝗍𝗃𝗍 here. Thank you so much for stopping by the channel. I greatly appreciate it. Now, I've never done a Madden career simulation video before here on YouTube, which is honestly kind of surprising, so this is going to be a first for me. If you guys do enjoy the video, consider smashing that like button and also hit that subscribe button as well and turn those post notifications on so you'll know when I go live or post content. Alright, so for this video, I'm not going to do any like roster stuff. I'm not going to trade anybody. I'm not going to sign anybody or draft anybody or anything like that. Except for one move. I'm going to make one move, and that is going to be trading quarterback Aaron Rodgers, and we're going to see what we can get for him. Hopefully we can get maybe a first round pick, maybe 2 first round picks. I'm not sure. Let's see what we can get for him here. 96 overall, 27.6 million cap hit, and let's just try the Broncos because yeah, I know they need a quarterback. We're heavily rumored to get him in the offseason, so let's see if we can get a first. I'm just gonna go all out here. I'm gonna go for a first here, and a second here. Let's see if they accept this. I don't think they will, but you never know, they might. Oh, okay, done deal. All right, so we trade Aaron Rodgers to the Broncos. I'm actually surprised they accepted this deal. We'll get 3 draft picks in return. We'll get a first and a second in this year's draft and another first round pick in next year's draft. Hopefully the CPU will use those draft picks to good use, and hopefully get some players around Jordan Love and not draft a quarterback, which I'm pretty sure they will. That's another thing too. If they draft a quarterback like right away to replace Jordan Love, I'll probably just end up getting rid of the guy. But if that happens like maybe 2, 3, 4 years down the road, then hey, so be it. If Jordan Love goes play for our team, then oh well, that's how it's going to be. But I want to at least give him a chance in Green Bay. All right, so Aaron Rodgers is traded. Jordan Love is the starting QB. Kurt Benkert is the backup. As I said, I'm not going to make any more moves. That's it. All right, here's a side I'd never want to see in real life, but Aaron Rodgers is a quarterback now for the Denver Broncos. The Green Bay Packers are now Jordan Love's team. And let's go take a look at his stats real quick and see what we're going to be working with. In this simulation, he has 81 speed, 86 acceleration, 77 agility. He has 61 awareness. That's going to be an issue. Hopefully he can get that awareness up throughout the sim. 90 throwing power, which is pretty good, and decent accuracy. He could up on that medium and deep accuracy, but I mean, not bad at all. I think he has a chance to develop into a really good quarterback. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and simulate all the way to the regular season. All right, it is week 1 of the NFL season. Let me just check out the depth chart right quick, do an auto reorder, make sure everybody's in place where they need to be. Jordan Love is still chilling at a 69 overall. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go over to the settings and make sure I have everything turned off, or make sure everything's automated. As you can see here, everything is pretty much automated. Preseason cut dates, injury management, off-season free agent bidding. I am going to make trades and free agency also automated. I just wanted to have that manual just so I could trade Aaron Rodgers. All right, so I'm going to try to jump through this simulation rather quickly because I only have about maybe 5 hours left on my Madden trial, so hopefully this goes well. All right, we're simming the season. All right, year 1 is in the book. We are at 5-12. Definitely not the start that I was hoping we would get for Jordan Love, but let's go check out his stats and see how he did. 4,412 yards, 24 touchdowns, and an 82.7 passer rating. All right, so that doesn't really look all that bad. His completion percentage is pretty low, 59%. He had 18 interceptions, 250 or 260 yards per game. His average passer rating was 82.7. He was sacked 31 times. Overall, though, his stats don't look terrible. I mean, they could definitely improve. He had 4,412 yards. He had 24 touchdowns, 18 picks. I would like to see that ratio go down a little bit. 59 completion percentage. So overall, not a bad first year, but I mean, we went 5-12, so we definitely need to get some help. All right, so let's go ahead and simulate to the off season. All right, let's take a look at the 2021 season recap. Let's see who won the MVP. MVP was Lamar Jackson. Coach of the year was Nick Sirianni for the Eagles. Pat Mahomes is the offensive player of the year. Aaron Donald's defensive player of the year. Rookie of the year was Justin Fields. Defensive rookie of the year was Zaven Collins. Another thing I want to look at, I want to see how Aaron Rodgers did his first year in Denver. He had 4,200 yards. He had 21 touchdowns, 13 picks. Not a great year for Aaron Rodgers, really. I mean, pretty good year for an average quarterback, but for Aaron Rodgers' numbers, that's actually pretty low. I think what Jordan Love had more touchdowns and more yards than he did. Yeah. All right, Jordan Love had more touchdowns, not by much, and he had more yards made by about 100, 200. So now I'm probably not going to check on Aaron Rodgers every year until he retires. I just wanted to see how he compared to Jordan Love, with Jordan having his first year starting. So let's go ahead and advance all the way to next season. Let's see who the new draft picks are, if any new free agents come on Green Bay, who leaves. All right, one thing I forgot to do that I meant to do last season before simulating was I was going to import a draft class from the Madden share, but I forgot all about that. So we have a bunch of auto-generated rookies. Maybe I'll just say screw it and just have this resim just be full of auto-generated rookies and whatnot. But let's go take a look at the roster. Let's see if anyone new is on the team, who's gone. Let's see if Jordan Love has progressed at all, maybe regressed. I hope not. Let's see here. Jordan Love, he is still a 6'9" overall. I'm actually surprised they didn't draft a quarterback. All right, so we got Brian Oglesby in the drafts. Davante Adams is gone now. That's shocking. All right. So we have Devin Funchess, Oglesby, Amari Rodgers, Juwann Winfree, and Malik Taylor. Damn, so where did Davante go, I wonder? Davante Adams is in LA with the Chargers. That's not really going to help Mr. Love's progression, but without further ado, let's just go ahead and simulate to next season. Or not next season, but playoffs. All right, so a massive improvement. We go 13-4. We are taking on the Minnesota Vikings in the wild card round. Let's go check out the stats and see how our boy Jordan Love did. I'll show you who's number 3 in passing. Oh man, all right. Jordan Love had 4,944 passing yards, 37 touchdowns, only 8 interceptions, 70% completion percentage, at 111.5 quarterback rating. His longest was 52 yards. He got sacked 27 times though. The offensive line really needs to help him out a little more. But a major improvement from year 1 to year 2 for Jordan Love. As you can see in the playoff bracket, we are the number 2 seed taking on Minnesota. All right, let's simulate and see if we can make it to the divisional round. All right, so Jordan Love's first playoff game, he takes the L 24-17 to the rival Minnesota Vikings. All right, in the Super Bowl, the Seahawks defeat the Ravens 28-17. Lamar's his 2-time MVP back-to-back. Coach of the year is Mike McCarthy of the Cowboys. Lamar Jackson's Offensive Player of the Year, Khalil Mack's Defensive Player of the Year. Johnny Swain and Keith Smith are the rookies of the year. All right, so let's see who were the big players around Jordan Love this season. Aaron Jones had 1,000 yards rushing, 11 touchdowns. Other receivers do. Devin Funchess had 1,000 yards. So did Amari Rodgers. He had a great year for his second year. 13 TDs for Devin, 7 for Amari. Oglesby had 3 touchdowns and 814 yards. Not bad at all. Jay Sternberg had 644 yards. So all around, the receivers around him played pretty well. All right, let's go ahead and advance to the next season. All right, it is year 3, and yeah, I decided to turn my camera off because I noticed I was covering up like the standings and stats and other stuff like that. So I don't even need to be on the video anyways. I mean, it's cool. All right, so let's take a look at this year's roster. Let's see if Jordan Love has progressed. He's now a 78 overall. He went from 69 overall to a 78. Same running backs are here. I think these guys are new. Alex Stewart and Marcus Benjamin, although they could have been on the team last year. I'm not really sure though. Tight ends are the same. Quicker way to do this would just be looking at the lineup. So let's just do that. All right, so overall not too bad. We got Funchess still, we got Jones, Oglesby. We have a 68 overall right tackle and a 75 overall right guard. Myers is still here, Jenkins still here, Bakhtiari still here, thank God. And on defense, Savage is here still, Preston Smith, Kamal Martin. We have a rookie middle linebacker. We got Darius Smith, Amos still here. Not gonna lie, the team does look a little worse. As you can see, we're going up against Davante Adams now. I wish he was still in Green Bay, but we had a good season last year. Hopefully this season will be really good. So let's just simulate and see what happens. All right, year 3 is in the books, and we have went 14-3. That is 1 win more than we had last year. I think last year we went, what, 13-4, and this year we're 14-3. So pretty good, man. Not too bad at all. And Jordan Love had another monster year, 4,668 yards. 41 touchdowns, 11 interceptions, a 69% completion percentage, and a quarterback rating of 111.3. And even our backup got a little bit of playing time, 2 for 2 for 15 yards and 1 touchdown. Hey, not bad, Campbell. Jones had another good year, almost 1,200 yards rushing. Dillon also had a great year, 507 yards. Kylan Hill, 166 yards. Jordan Love on the ground had 131 yards and 3 rushing touchdowns. And look at Amari Rodgers, 84 catches, 1,200 yards, 11 touchdowns. Then we got Oglesby down here with also 1,200 yards, 8 touchdowns. Devin Funchess with 12 touchdowns. As you can see down there in the team ranks, we had the number 3 rated offense. We had number 3 ranked defense. Overall, really good. So let's just go ahead and simulate the next week and see who we're going to be taking on in the divisional round. In the divisional round, we're going to be taking on the Washington football team. They are 10-7 going into Lambeau Field. We are 14-3. All right, so let's go ahead and simulate and see if we can make it to the NFC Championship. I would like to do some super simming and check out the games in action, but I'm only going to do that if we make it to like the NFC Championship game or the Super Bowl, and we have made it to the NFC title game against San Francisco. We are going up against George Kittle, so let's just hop into this and see how it goes. Jump forward to the next quarter, see how it goes. All right, we're up 3-0 after the first quarter. I had to go back because the play call thing was in the way for whatever reason, you know, typical Madden glitches. Let's go on to the next quarter. There we go. We got a touchdown. We're up 10-0, 13-0. And let's just go ahead and simulate to the end of the game and see if we can just pull this one out. Up, San Fran, they get a touchdown. Ooh, they're coming back. Jordan Love passed to Devin Funchess for a 27-yard touchdown pass. Can we run the rest of this game out? Can we kill the clock out? Well, either way, we're in field goal range now. We might even score. First and goal, Jordan Love passes to Brian Oglesby for 10 yards. AJ Dillon with the 1-yard touchdown rush. We are now up 28-14. This game's a wrap. It's wrapped up. And there's the man of the hour, Jordan Love. The Packers win 31-21. They're on their way to the Super Bowl. Jordan Love's 3rd season, and he's on his way to the Super Bowl. Let's go. All right, let's just go ahead and upgrade everybody. Jordan Love is a 78 overall. Let's see how he progresses in overall after this season, because we are on our way to the Super Bowl, baby. I wonder who we're going to take on. And a great match for the Super Bowl. We're taking on the Kansas City Chiefs, rematch of Super Bowl 1. Both for 14-3. This is going to be a heck of a game. Let's just jump right into it. All right. Let's go ahead and simulate to the next quarter. Tied at 7 after 1. Let's go ahead and go to the second quarter. At the half, we are down 21-10. Hopefully, Jordan Love and the Green Bay Packers can come back and maybe make a game out of this. But let's see. Ooh, down 28-10, 28-17 now. Packers got to get a stop. All right, we're down 28-20. Let's see if we can stop KC on this drive. We do get the ball back. Jordan Love throws away the pass. He's sacked. Another sack for a loss of 7. We have to punt the ball. We get the ball back. 3 minutes and 16 seconds left in the Super Bowl. Big play right there. Jordan Love passes to Amari Rodgers for 25 yards. Melvin Ingram with another sack. Jordan Love throws the pass away. 3rd and 14. Jordan Love pass is knocked away by ฎaunte Hightower. And on 4th down, we go for it, and we get sacked yet again. As I said, they need to really get some linemen to help Jordan Love, because he's been getting sacked a lot. And I think that's going to be a wrap, my dudes. So the Chiefs win the Super Bowl 28-20. Feel pretty bad for Jordan Love. He did the best he could, but I mean, he was just getting sacked way too many times. We were down early in the game, but we managed to come back and at least make a game out of it. But as you can see, the Chiefs are celebrating. They got the confetti falling on them, and the Packers are gonna go home as losers. But like I said, they did their best. Jordan Love, look at him, he looks disappointed. But I mean, that offensive line, they really gotta help him. They really gotta help him. All right, so in the Super Bowl, Jordan Love goes 27-47, 312 yards. He gets 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. How many sacks did we give up? That's the question, because he got sacked a lot. Gabriel Newsom gave up 3 sacks. Myers gave up a sack, and Jenkins gave up a sack. He got sacked 5 times in that game, man. Kind of hard to win when you're getting sacked 5 times. All right, so the Packers take the L in the Super Bowl 28-20, but still a very good year for Jordan Love. The 2023 season recap: Pat Mahomes is the MVP. Coach of the Year is Zach Taylor of the Bengals. Pat Mahomes was the Offensive Player of the Year. Khalil Mack, Defensive Player of the Year for the 2nd year in a row, I believe. And the auto-generated rookies, Offensive Player of the Year is Reggie Zimmerman, and Eric Ivey is the Defensive Player of the Year. Like EA, why is my thing just tweaking right now? Oh, now stop. All right. Anyways, let's go check out the roster for this upcoming season. Let's see if Jordan Love has progressed. He was, what, 78 overall last season, so he should be a lot better after that year. Yeah, he's 82 overall. Still got the same receivers. We have a new one named Jason Dobbs. And no wonder why this dude gave up 3 sacks in the Super Bowl. He's a starting right tackle for us, and he's 57 overall. 57 overall. We don't have anyone better than Referral Link. I'm guessing maybe 𝗀𝗵𝗆 was hurt last year, but we got a new guy, a rookie named Demaryius Robinson. He's 64 overall, still not the greatest, but definitely an upgrade, All right, we're taking on Minnesota week 1. We're 81 on offense, 83 on defense, and 81 overall. Let's just go ahead and sim to the postseason and see if we make it there. Oh man, we went 8-9 this year and definitely did not make the postseason, I'm assuming, because we're not in the wild card. Yeah, we did not make the postseason. That's a rip. We went from the Super Bowl, or at least being in the Super Bowl, to missing the postseason the next year. That's real tough. I want to see the stats though and see if Jordan Love maybe didn't play well. Maybe he got sacked 80 times this year. Maybe he was hurt. Jordan Love looked like he had a really good year again. Let's see, he had 43 touchdowns, 19 picks. He had 4,757 yards, sacked 36 times. Man, they're killing Jordan Love back there with them sacks. They're just killing him. He had a really good year though, very good year. I mean, shoot, at this rate, I'm surprised Jordan Love didn't get hurt all year. He's looking like 𝗂𝗏𝗏 out there getting sacked like freaking 80 times a game. Man, I can't believe we were 3rd in our division, 8-9. That is tough, man. We had the number 5 ranked offense. We had number 23rd ranked or 24th ranked defense. I'm sure we give the most sacks out of anybody, but let's just go see who won the MVP and all that. Watch it be, oh my God, it is Lamar Jackson again, a 3rd-time MVP, 3rd-time Offensive Player of the Year. That is crazy. Danielle Hunter is a Defensive Player of the Year. Coach of the Year is David Culley of the Bills. Offensive Rookie of the Year, quarterback David Haynes. And Defensive Rookie of the Year is 𝗂𝗏 𝗠𝗔𝗪, left outside linebacker. Oh yeah, the Chiefs, they won another Super Bowl, in case I didn't cover that. See what we can do about upgrading this offensive line, hopefully. And maybe next season we'll have better luck at making the postseason. It seems like every year we're playing the same teams in preseason. Like we're playing the Jags again. All right, our overall has dropped to a 79. Offense is 79. Defense is still 81. So let's go ahead and check out the roster and see if Jordan Love is still here. Let's see who we have. We went 1-2 in the preseason, and thank God Gabriel, or whatever his name was, he was cut. But now we only have 1 right tackle, and he's 64 overall, so that's really not that great, actually. The rest of the offensive line looks average at best. Jenkins and obviously 𝗲𝗏𝗃 are the top guys on our offensive line. Hopefully we can give Jordan Love some more help. Hopefully he doesn't get sacked a million times this season, and hopefully we'll be able to make it back to the postseason. Okay, so for the 2nd year in a row now, we have gone 8-9, 3rd in the division, missing the postseason. Carolina's number 1 seed. Minnesota's in the postseason. They're the only team from the NFC North to actually make it to the postseason. So another down year for the Packers. Let's see how Jordan Love did though. Jordan Love, so far, he's been balling out, but the team around just hasn't really been getting it done. As you can see here, 4,547 yards, 34 touchdowns, a 105.6 passer rating, 34 touchdowns, 8 picks, 67 completion percentage. He had 267 yards per game, and he was sacked 31 times. So Jordan Love is definitely not the problem. It's definitely the team around him that's just not getting it done. And I'm telling you, man, if this was like, if I was taking control of the team and pretty much just doing the rebuild myself, then we would not be in a situation. But as I said, I'm not going to do anything with the roster. All I did was trade Aaron Rodgers. I'm just going to simulate and see how everything pans out. But as you can see, the AI is just not getting it done for the Packers, man. All right, and in the Super Bowl, it's Kansas City versus mystery opponent, I guess. I guess we have to simulate and see who won the Super Bowl. So Kansas City defeats Dallas in the Super Bowl 42-28. That is 3 straight Super Bowls for the Kansas City Chiefs. That is just absolutely insane, but not really unexpected because, you know, they are a pretty damn good team. MVP this time is Christian McCaffrey of the Panthers. Matt Rule is the Coach of the Year for the Panthers. Offensive Player of the Year is Christian McCaffrey. Defensive Player is 𝗷𝗍𝗃 𝗠𝗠. Daryl Jefferson's Offensive Rookie of the Year, and Defensive Rookie of the Year is Steve Sherman, but really nobody cares about the last 2 guys because they don't even exist in real life. The Chiefs are 5-time Super Bowl champions as they beat the Dallas Cowboys 42-28. Maybe I should upgrade my players. I have not been upgrading my staff points. I haven't been upgrading my players because, you know, I assume that the, I think the computer does that automatically anyways, but let me double check. Oh, snap. Okay, so I did not have that on. Okay, well, that's a rip. All right, now we have auto progress players and auto progress talents on, so hopefully that will help us maybe play a little better. But we will see. We had that one good year where we had 2 good years, but for the last 2 seasons now, it's been real rough. But let's go ahead and advance to the next season, see what happens. All right, and for like the 4th year in a row, we are playing Jacksonville again. Yeah, I think they don't even change the preseason around. I don't even know if they did that last year or not, honestly. All right, but Jordan Love is now an 86 overall, 27 years of age. Pretty good. I like that a lot. We have a new right tackle, 𝗪𝗏𝗪. Myers still pretty average. Jenkins still a beast, and Bakhtiari is, oh my god, we don't have Bakhtiari no more. What happened to David Bakhtiari? We got Will Cohen and Jason Hunter. I think we used to have a guy named Jason Hunter back in the day, but I think he was like a defensive end or a linebacker. David Bakhtiari, what happened to you, bro? I think he might have, yeah, he must have retired. He ain't here no more. All right, so y'all know the drill by now. Let's go ahead and simulate to the postseason and see what we can do. All right, so for the 3rd year in a row, we have went 8-9. This time we are at the very bottom of the division. Number 12 in offense, number 17 in defense. And as you can see, Jordan Love had another really good year, 4,552 yards, 36 touchdowns, 15 interceptions, sacked 33 times. And we have $106 million in cap. And what, are we not signing anybody to help out this team? Probably not. And just like we go 8-9 again, the Kansas City Chiefs win the Super Bowl against the Minnesota Vikings 31-28. That is what, 3 straight Super Bowls now for the Chiefs? They're now 6-time Super Bowl champions. Lamar Jackson's back in the MVP. Vic Fangio's Coach of the Year, Player of the Year, Lamar Jackson. J.J. Clowney's a 2-time Defensive Player of the Year. All right, let's take a look at Jordan Love's career stats thus far. 7 years pro. He's been playing 6 years of it. He got 36 touchdowns last year, 34, 43, 41, 37, 24. Getting 4,000 yards every season. He had 19 picks in 2024, 15 in 2026, but other than that, he's been actually really good, aside from that first year where he went 24-18. Overall, pretty well. His completion percentage is a little low, but I mean, it's not really all that bad. And overall, we are 81 across the board, offense, defense, and overall. Not the best team by far, but we should at least, be in contention. Not going 8-9 every year, but let's go ahead and see if we go 8-9 again, or if we make the postseason. All right, so a big improvement from last year. We go 13-4, making the postseason. Let's take a look at Jordan Love's stats and see how well he did this year. I'm assuming, yep, another 4,000 yard season, 33 passing touchdowns. How many picks do you have though? 18 interceptions. That's a little high on the interceptions, but I mean, he had 33 touchdowns, so I'll take it. 64 completion percentage. 250 yards per game. He was sacked 29 times, so he's not sacked as much as he normally is. And his longest pass was of 70 yards. Jordan Love on the ground as well had 150 yards on 40 carries and 4 touchdowns. So not really an MVP type season from him, but still a very good season. And the Packers as a whole got better, going from 81 overall to an 83 overall at 13-4, making the postseason. I will take that every single time. And we're taking on the Cardinals in the divisional round. Let's see if we can get past Arizona. And we lose to Arizona in the divisional round 28-14. And the Cardinals, they make it to the Super Bowl, but fall short to the Houston Texans 31-16. That's interesting. I wonder who's on the Texans roster. And the Texans roster is pretty stacked. They got a 98 overall running back, Kevontae Everett. Deshaun Watson's still around at 95 overall. T. Higgins there, 92. Cliff Raymond, 91. They got they got a decent, really good team. They got a really good team. So this is like the first time in this simulation that the Chiefs didn't make it to the Super Bowl or win a Super Bowl. Lamar Jackson's the MVP. Matt Rule's the Coach of the Year. Christian McCaffrey's the Offensive Player of the Year. T.J. Watt, Defensive Player of the Year. And the Houston Texans defeat the Arizona Cardinals in the Super Bowl, winning their first ever Lombardi Trophy. Hopefully sometime within this career simulation, the Packers will be able to win a Super Bowl, but we'll sim to next season and see how it goes. And not much has really changed on the roster as much. We still have the same guys. Colbert's still around. Jefferson's still there. Amari Rodgers, 82 overall. We still have Aaron Jones as our running back with D'Angelo McIntosh, Taylor Darby, and Stephon Minor. And overall, we still have a pretty decent team. Jonathan Hardy's buffing up really well. Also got Steve Sherman over here. Not a bad team, but as you can see, we haven't really added anybody via free agency or trades. We're just keep bringing in rookies, which is normally what the Packers do anyways, but it would be nice to see them go out and get a playmaker to help Jordan Love out, or at least somebody on the defense. We're at 83s across the board, offensive, defensively, and overall. So let's see if we make it back to the postseason. All right, we go 12-5. We have the number 3 offense in the league, number 13 defense in the league. Let's see how Jordan Love did this season. And another solid year from Jordan Love. 34 touchdowns, 12 picks. He had 4,855 yards, 69% completion percentage, 105.4 QB rating. His yards per attempt, I noticed, is always around the 8.2. He's been sacked 35 times. The one thing I think he could definitely improve on is his completion percentage and his, buffing up that yards per attempt. All right, we have the bye for the wild card, so we are going to simulate to the divisional round and see who we are taking on. We'll be taking on the Rams in the divisional championship game. They are 11-6. We are 12-5. And let's see, the Patriots have signed Dante Good from our practice squad. All right. Let's go ahead and simulate the next week and see if we can make it to the NFC Championship game. And unfortunately, we fall to the LA Rams 27-21 in the divisional round. I would like to get more gameplay out of this, but I do want to only pretty much do the NFC Championship game or the Super Bowl if we make it there. But we've only made it to the Super Bowl just once, so we're going to go ahead and simulate. All right, let's check out the 2028 season recap, see who won the MVP, all that stuff. The Bengals beat the 49ers in the Super Bowl 38-28. Christian McCaffrey is the NFL MVP. Zach Taylor's Coach of the Year. Rookie or Offensive Player of the Year is Christian McCaffrey. Chase Young's Defensive Player of the Year. And I'm not even going to really mention the Offense and Defense Rookies of the Year because they're just fictitious players and nobody really cares about that. So moving on to next season. We are in the 2029 season, taking on the Jaguars yet again in the preseason. But let's take a look at our roster and see, let's just see what the roster has going on with it. Let's see if there's any new players, see if anyone's progressed. We got Jair around still. Jordan Love's 89 overall. Jonathan Hardy's 89. We got a kicker, Harrison Butker. Ricardo Calhoun is cornerback. Colbert Bales, Amari Rogers, he's still around. That's good. Chris Jones, I think he's new to the team. And also Gregory Rousseau, he's also, I think, I'm not sure, maybe he was here before, but I don't think so. And Justin Simmons, I actually want to see it. Did they recently sign these guys or what? All right, yeah, we just recently signed Justin Simmons. He played in Denver his whole career. But yeah, it looked like the Packers actually went out and signed some players to help out the team, which is actually nice. It's like the only guys that were on this team from the start, I think, is Jordan Love, Aaron Jones, he's been here, Amari Rogers has been around, and who else? Jair Alexander. I think other than that, those are like the only guys that have been on this team since the start of this simulation. So we pretty much rebuilt this entire roster. And actually, it's not that bad. Like, we have a very deep roster right here. So hopefully this season we'll actually be able to, I don't know, maybe go to the Super Bowl. We'll see. So the Packers go 13-4. We'll be taking on the Carolina Panthers in the wild card round. As we know, let's go take a look at the stats and see how Jordan Love progressed this season. Jordan Love had a phenomenal year this year. 38 touchdowns to just 8 interceptions, 4,465 yards, 69 completion percentage. He had a 111.8 QB rating, sacked just 28 times this year, and the longest pass of 75 yards. Darrell Jefferson, who I actually forgot to mention it, but he won Offensive Rookie of the Year for us a couple seasons back. He was our leading receiver, 91 catches, 1,149 yards, 7 touchdowns. Lamont Colbert also had 7 touchdowns with 90 receptions, 1,059 yards. Amari Rogers, he came through well. He had 8 touchdowns, leading the team in touchdowns, 785 yards. And blocking wise, Will Cohen gave up 10 sacks. Perriman gave up 7, and Matt Smith gave up 4, along with Quentin Costello. He gave up 2 sacks. And Justin Crawford leading the way defensively with 100 tackles. Jaleel Allen leading the team in sacks with 9.5. Rousseau, the guy that the Packers just signed, he had 7.5 sacks. And Jair Alexander leading the way in interceptions with 5. Crawford right behind him with 4. And then we got Bowers with 3, Calhoun with 3, Mike Headley with 2, and Ben Broughton and Justin Simmons each had a pick themselves. And let's see where Jordan Love ranks amongst the other QBs in the league. Mason Marshall leads the league in touchdowns with 48. Trevor Lawrence still around in Jacksonville. He has 45 touchdowns. Daniel Trejo has 43 touchdowns with 8 picks. Johnny Swain, 43-10. Sam Darnold is with Carolina still. Jordan Love, 38-8. Justin Fields has 37 and 9. So far, everything pretty much has stayed the same. When we see Jalen Hurts, he went to Seattle, but we have, Baker Mayfield still in Cleveland. He had a really bad year. I'm assuming he got hurt. But Josh Allen is still in Buffalo. We have Deshaun Watson still with Houston. Zach Wilson still with the Jets. Kyler Murray still in Arizona. Trey Lance, Pat Mahomes, Mac Jones, Justin Herbert, Lamar Jackson, Joe Burrow, Justin Fields, all still with their regular teams, as well as Dak Prescott. Tua still in Miami. Najee Harris was the leading rusher this season. Saquon Barkley right behind him. Brian Collins in Dallas. Nick Chubb is in Cleveland still. And the leading receivers, Ricardo Avant in Chicago. DK Metcalf still in Seattle. We got Terry McLaurin and Daryl Jefferson. He was 10th in receiving with 1,149 yards. And Marco Johnson led the league with the Las Vegas Raiders in touchdowns with 12 of them. And we have a bunch of guys here who tie with 11 touchdowns. Defensively, Chase Young led the league in sacks. He had 16 and a half. Myles Garrett still in Cleveland with 13 sacks. So it's Carolina and Green Bay. We are 13 and 4. They are 9 and 8. Wild card. Let's simulate and see if we can make it to the divisional round. And we do make it to the divisional round, taking on the New York Football Giants. They are 11 and 6. We're 13 and 4. Let's simulate and see if we can make it to the NFC title game. We have made it back to the NFC Championship game. We are taking on the Washington Football Team, the same team that we went up against in the divisional round quite a few years back. Taking a look at the playoff tree, we defeated Carolina. The Washington Football Team defeated the Saints. The Niners defeated New York. Pittsburgh defeated Jacksonville and Baltimore. Miami over Las Vegas. Cincinnati over Denver. Then we have Miami take out Cincinnati. Pittsburgh take out Baltimore. Washington took out Dallas. So your conference championships are Green Bay, Washington, and Pittsburgh, Miami. So since we are in the NFC title game, we are going to go ahead and super sim Jordan Love versus Danny Trejo's son, Daniel Trejo, going up against Machete's boy. It's going to be a massacre. All right, NFC title game against Washington. We're going to go ahead and simulate the quarter and see how it goes. Washington takes the lead. We get the lead back 7-3. Washington there kicking field goals like crazy. All right, to start the second half, it is 15-10 Washington. Let's see if Green Bay can take the lead. A whole lot of nothing happening there in the third quarter. Green Bay takes the lead 16-15, 23-15. It's now 23-18. And it looks like the Green Bay Packers are going back to the Super Bowl as we defeat the Washington Football Team 23-18. The crowd's cheering, "Go Pack, go." Jordan Love at 246 yards and a touchdown. Machete's son, Daniel Trejo, at 350 yards and no touchdowns. Okay. All right, so after going back to the main menu after the game blue screened on me. I'm trying to get back into franchise mode. But as you can see, it keeps reverting me back. I try to load up my franchise and it just goes to a loading screen. And as you can see, we are right back. All right, maybe it's because I'm loading up the autosave, but I'm pretty sure now if I load into here, it's just going to take me back to the preseason, and the whole entire season I just did is not going to matter. And yeah, that's exactly what happened. 2029 season, we are back at the preseason because Madden's a terrible game and it's broken. Fucking piece of shit game, bro. This game sucks today. Fucking terrible ass game, bro. This game sucks. All right, so let's simulate this again and hope that the game does not crash on me. So after going 13-4, beating Washington and going to the NFC title game and having the game crash on me and being unable to get back into that franchise save, we have went 9-8 and missed the playoffs. So GG's, Madden. GG's. It's actually kind of funny. I'm doing a career simulation video on a game that's a non-simulation football game. I'm so glad I did not buy this game. All right, so Carolina defeats Baltimore in Super Bowl 64, 34-26. Your MVP is Christian McCaffrey. Jackson Pierce is Coach of the Year. McCaffrey's also Offensive Player of the Year. Ed Oliver is Defensive Player of the Year. Super Bowl MVP, Sam Darnold. And yeah, I guess we'll just simulate on the next season. Maybe I'll actually do like a career simulation on NFL 2K5 with an updated roster. I actually forgot to even check Jordan Love's stats for last season. So last season, Jordan Love had 37 touchdowns, 15 picks. He had 4,436 yards. So yeah, Jordan Love, he had a good year for us. Aaron Jones, I guess, isn't on the team anymore, and neither is Amari Rodgers. He had like really good back-to-back years a couple seasons ago, but they decided to get rid of him. Darrell Jefferson's still on the team. Lamont Colbert's still there. All right, so it looks like we might be going into the season with just 4 receivers, but hey, that's Madden simulation for you. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and send it to the postseason and see what happens. Actually, before I do, I'm just going to go ahead and save this franchise just in case I lose progress yet again, and sim to the postseason. But yeah, if you guys would like to see me play NFL 2K5 with an updated roster, maybe do a career sim with Jordan Love on there, or even just, you know, rebuild the Packers after Aaron Rodgers leaves, drop it in the comments and let me know. And oh my God, the Packers actually go 16-1. What? The Packers go 16-1, and I gotta see what my boy Jordan Love did. He had 41 touchdowns, 7 interceptions, 4,695 yards. He had a completion percentage of 68, quarterback rating of 112. Receiving wise, Darrell Jefferson had 11 touchdowns. Melvin Sykes also had 11 touchdowns. We have 2,000-yard receivers. Defensively, Justin Crawford led the way with tackles. Gregory Rousseau stays on the team. He had 8.5 sacks. An absolute tremendous season by Jordan Love and the Packers. Let's go ahead and simulate to the divisional round and see who we are taking on. So the Green Bay Packers are going to be taking on the 49ers in the divisional round. So let's go ahead and advance to the NFC Championship game, and hopefully we will be there. And we defeat the San Francisco 49ers 42-21, and now we are taking on the Arizona Cardinals. They are 11-6. We are 16-1. NFC Championship game. I kind of want to jump in and super send this game, but I mean, last time I did that, the game crashed. I really don't want to take that chance. If we do make it to the Super Bowl, though, I will definitely go ahead and super send that and just take my chances. But let's go ahead and simulate and see if we can make it to the Super Bowl for the second time in Jordan Love's career. And we do. We defeat the Arizona Cardinals 35-34. We are going to the Super Bowl to take on our preseason nemesis, the Jacksonville Jaguars. As you can see, we're going to be taking on Trevor Lawrence and the Jacksonville Jaguars. I'm going to go ahead and save this progress in case the game wants to freeze up on me yet again. And without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into the Super Bowl. We're going to simulate the training. Oh my God, Madden. Oh, this game's so terrible. Enjoy the trial. Yeah, right. I'm not even sure this is worth the $5 to get EA Play to even play this trial. But hey, we're getting some content out of it. I guess that's all that matters. And yet again, trying to load into the franchise. Not even an auto save, but it just takes me back to the regular menu. Can I even get back into this franchise anymore? Okay, I guess I cannot. All right, guys. Well, unfortunately, that looks like it's going to be it for this career simulation. We were pretty much at the Super Bowl, but the game just decides to not want to work anymore. I keep loading into it, and it literally just takes me right back to the loading screen. So, but if you guys did enjoy this resim or half resim, please leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and let's get hashtag NFL Drop EA going in the comments, because this stuff right here is just unacceptable. You know, it is 2021, and EA just flat out refuses to put out a game that even works properly. I mean, the game just doesn't work. I mean, yeah, it's not a simulation-based football game. Franchise is bare bones. The gameplay is just all animation-based, not even physics-based. But with all that common, you know, EA, NFL, Madden gripes aside, the game just doesn't even work properly. Like, I can't even load into my franchise. And I pretty much just lost everything that I've already worked on. So unfortunately, this is going to be it for this video. If you guys did enjoy it, though, leave a like, smash that subscribe button as well. Hit that post notification bell so you know when I go live or post content. But yeah, if you guys want to see some NFL 2K5 with an updated roster, let me know in the comments. I'll do a career sim with Jordan Love on that. I might even do a Packers franchise. I might even do, you know, old school Madden 07, or maybe I'll just go back and play Madden 21, because at least in that one the franchise didn't freeze up on me. Maybe I'll go back to Madden 21 and do a Jordan Love career sim on there, because that game's a hell of a lot better than Madden 22, which isn't saying a lot because Madden 21 also sucks. And it's a damn shame that year after year, EA just gets away with putting out the same product every single year, the same piss poor product. Like all we get pretty much is just a roster update for like $60 now it's $70. You know, with the lack of competition, there's no urgency, no need, no care to even improve their game. Made a couple minor adjustments to franchise. They give us fictitious coaches, a coaching tree, and you know, a little cutscene here and there. Like wow. Like NFL 2K5 came out like what, 17 years ago, and EA hasn't even come close to replicating what made that game great in the first place. It's just sad, man. It's just sad that the consumer has to put up with this. The EA doesn't care. The NFL doesn't care. I mean, they make money every single year off of it because it's the only NFL game out there. Like that's it. There's no other NFL game. So of course the fans are going to buy it because it's the only NFL game. You know, people will buy the game and, you know, like a month later they stop playing it. They say, oh, this game sucks. This game sucks. But yet again, they go out and buy the game anyways, knowing damn well that it's going to suck. I mean, EA makes billions and billions off of, you know, Madden Ultimate Team. So, you know, as long as they're making money off of that, they don't care. And you got, you know, popular content creators just shelling out thousands upon thousands, maybe even more on, you know, cards to have like a 99 overall team. And they have like, you know, a young impressionable audience watching them thinking that, oh, this is the way to do it. And it's just pathetic. It's just pathetic. And it's pretty much going to stay pathetic for about maybe the next 5 to 10 years because EA and NFL, they still have that exclusive license. EA is the only company that can make an NFL game. And until that changes, I don't see Madden changing at all for the better. EA is just going to sit on that NFL exclusive license knowing that no one else can make a game, knowing that the consumer is going to buy the game because it is the only NFL game out there. So they have no urgency, no need, no care to improve the game at all. Just update the rosters, update the jerseys, and resell pretty much the same damn game that we've had for the last 12 years or more. But honestly, I could go on all night long about how bad Madden and EA is, so I'm just going to end it there. But if you guys did enjoy this video, leave a like, smash that subscribe button, hit that post notification bell so you know when I go live or post content. I will catch you guys on the next one. Much love. Peace.